Rough Country Hidden Winch Mount. At first glance you might think that $650 is a lot to spend on a winch mount, but the folks at Rough Country believe that their product is more than just an upgrade for your car, it's a game share. Their mount is designed to fit perfectly on a Toyota Tacoma, and after a couple of hours of installation it looked like it was always meant to be there. Plus Rough Country offers their own winches just to make sure that everything works smoothly. The only catch is that you'll need to use synthetic rope, no steel allowed, but to make up for it the mount comes with a handy plate for differential protection, made of sturdy steel just over 3 millimeters thick, and the mount itself is made of steel that's almost 5 millimeters thick. Barbie is an Australian company that specializes in upgrades for off-road vehicles, and they've even managed to turn an ordinary jack into a masterpiece. Their device, simply called Jack, combines compactness with the full power of hydraulic technology. Sure, it's a bit pricey at $899, but it is worth it. Despite weighing only 102 kilograms, it can after whopping 2 tons. And not just that, but it does so super smoothly in 1.27 centimeters increments. Plus the Jack's body rotates 360 degrees, making it much easier to install. And if you're planning on tackling a particularly tough route, you might want to consider the Jack base support. It can support up to 7 tons and will keep the Jack from sinking into the ground. Boss G-Series water tank. The G-Series 18L tank might look simple at first glance, but don't be fooled. It's packed with clever features. After all, the team behind it knows a thing or two about cars and camping. For starters, the G-Series has an automatic breather, so you can pour out every last drop of water with confidence. It's also rotationally molded, which means it's made from a special plastic that can handle up to 20,000 hours of UV exposure. The bracket's also been thoroughly tested even on high-altitude routes. All of this can be yours for just $102. Plus the company offers magnetic mounts that let you adjust the height of the hose for easy hand washing or rolling. The age-old questions of philosophy. Is the world knowable? What is truth? And when will Jeep owners finally run out of money to spend on their rides? Well, this time around they're being asked to shell $499 for a device that makes it easier to remove, install, and store the hard top. It'll only take about 10 minutes to put it together, and it's got a height IAG off-road easy lift and easy pull combo kit. If you're a fan of the 4-door Ford Bronco, you might have noticed one not so great thing about it: the soft top can be a bit of a pain to deal with. Sure, it's easy enough to close, but lifting it up, that's a whole different story, especially if you've got a bag of groceries in your hands. That's why IAG Off-Road has come up with 2 solutions to the problem: easy pull and easy lift. The first one, easy pull, raises the roof by pulling the handle so you only need one hand, and the second one, easy lift, adds a pair of gas struts to make things even easier. You can get both solutions for $320, and the best part is that they're easy to install, no drilling or cutting required. Plus they'll fit on some other cars too, like Jeeps and Toyotas. Tech Lane Blade. Formula One is known for being a competition not just between drivers but also between car manufacturers, with high-tech features like DRS curse and it's easy to see why. But even with all that technology, there's still one thing that hasn't changed. In the event of an accident, people have to go out onto the track to clean up the wreckage. And if that's the case in Formula One, you can imagine how dangerous it is for ordinary road workers. That's why Tech has come up with a solution: Lane Blade. These systems are like snow plows, and they can be easily mounted on pickup trucks. For safety, they only open up at speeds below 32 kilometers per hour. Plus they're designed to pick up all kinds of debris, from bolts and glass shards to busted tires and fallen loads. Jelani Auto Tailgate. According to Secretary General Antonio Guterres, people with disabilities are often the most affected in times of crisis. He believes that more should be done to ensure that they're able to live fulfilling lives. It seems that Galani Engineering agrees, as they've developed a car upgrade that makes traveling much easier for wheelchair users. This upgrade combines a lift with an improved door, and even the driver's seat can be adjusted in this way. One of the options is fully automatic activation, which can be done by simply being in the car sensor zone with the special key fob. A sound signal can also be added for opening and closing the door, and if the door accidentally runs into the wheelchair, don't worry, it'll stop and open again automatically. Devastator. If you regularly watch our videos, you might remember Detroit Wrecker and their little Hercules Superlift, but as it turns out, that wasn't their coolest offer. They also have the Devastator cargo platform, which slides backwards up to 76 cm. This allows you to adjust the loading angle, even for sports cars with low ground clearance. Plus the Devastator can handle a weight of up to 5,443 kilograms. The platform's advanced design provides a smoother ride up to 10 times and eliminates rattling. And for added durability, continuous welds are used during welding. Car door step to reach the top of the Everwing automotive technology tower. We need to move further step by step. Here are 3 different step models to suit everyone's needs. The first one attaches to the U-shaped door hinge, providing stability on both sides of the car and can handle loads of up to 181 kg. The makers of the second model also rely on the same hinge, but they claim that their step can withstand up to 200 kilograms. Plus, they've added a special pointed element for breaking windows in case of emergencies. The third model is part of an advanced truck from Hypervac, a company known for their duct cleaning equipment. For many of us, a car is the BC lock, second biggest thing we'll ever buy, right after a house. And for a lot of thieves, that's an easy target. In 2023, there were over 1 million car thefts in the US alone. It got so bad that the police in Washington started giving out free trackers to car owners, and all kinds of anti-theft systems are selling like hotcakes. Take these pedal blocks, for example. They might look simple, but shop a cart. $115 shopping carts can be a real pain. They squeak, the wheels are always loose, and to top it all off, a recent study in the US found that the handles are covered in more harmful bacteria than public toilets. No wonder people are turning to personal shopping carts like Tupper Cart. For $270, you can have the convenience and safety of your own carts that folds up and fits in your trunk. Plus, it can hold up to 20 kilograms of groceries. In addition, it comes with some handy accessories like a phone holder, a bag hook, and a cup holder. Kurt HD wheel chocks. The wheel chocks are back in our automotive roundup, and this time they're called HD. So what's special about them? They are mounted directly on your trailer's frame, making them a great choice for RVs and motorhomes. A pair of these stops will set you back $80. And there's another thing that sets them apart. They're not made of plastic or metal, but recycled rubber. This means that they're flexible, can handle being dropped, and won't rust or T-sucker X rotopacks corrode. So you're all set to go camping. But there's a problem: you can't fit your fuel and water tanks in the car. The roof rack's already full and the cabin is as packed as a rush hour subway. So what do you do? The driver in this video has a solution: the SE Sucker Rotopack system. First, he attaches the holders to the car. They can be used on glass, metal, or fiberglass. Then he secures the special tanks to the holders. They can hold up to 11.4 L and are made using a patented rotational molding process. Sure, the holder and the tank will set you back $149 and $102 respectively, but it's worth it for the AccuAir level convenience. The ACU, a touchpad plus, is the newest and coolest way to control your car's air suspension. Once everything's installed, all you have to do is grab the sleek remote control and have a blast. You can program the remote to remember 3 different ground clearance settings, and you can even adjust the height of the pneumatic cushions in pairs or individually. The clearances based on height, not pressure, so you don't have to worry about tipping when you turn. The system tracks the tilt of the car with incredible accuracy. We're talking 3 millimeters. All of this can be yours for $440. Tiketilhenger CP300 Prime. The CP300 or Prime is a tough cargo trailer with a lid that measures 300x 148 cm. Its best feature is its tipper design, which makes it way easier to transport equipment, and with a payload of 488 kilograms, you can easily fit a lawn mower or an ATV. The standard version of the truck comes with leaf springs and a welded frame to keep your stuff secure. There are 8 loops inside and 4 hooks outside. The only downside is that it doesn't have brakes. This cargo trailer cost $2,637, so it's up to you to decide if that's a good deal. Steady Type X EVO LED driving lights. Steady is here to turn up the brightness on this selection. They're known for their super powerful headlights for SUVs, and now you can see the Type X Evo range on the screen. If you need an extra high beam, this is the one for you. With these headlights, you can easily avoid collisions with animals or obstacles while going 100 km/h. Normally 300 m of road illumination is enough for this, but the Type X Evo can go up to a ohmmeter depending on the settings. Plus, it's got a more comfortable color temperature of Malu 5000 K. The name Malu comes from Hawaiian and it means dry. How perfect is that name for a drying rack? And the design is just as great. The Mata rack folds and attaches to your car's rear view mirror, but you can really use it anywhere as it comes with a handy strap. It weighs only 1.4 kilograms but can hold up to 7 kilograms, and that's about it. It's a simple and straightforward product that's managed to raise over $1,000 on Kickstarter. Not bad for a starting price of $29. Wool protection. Wow, that's great protection. Let's see what other interesting and more importantly affordable products are out there. How about XHD wheel protectors? You don't want tough trails to leave marks on your wheels, right? XHD protectors are available for 17, 18 and 20 inches rims with Toyota Prius camper. Yourself, you know the old Toyota slogan, drive your dreams when well sometimes dreams can be pretty weird, and Toyota is about to prove it. They once showed off a super quirky version of the Toyota Prius at the Tokyo Motor Show. It's got a huge attachment called the Relax Cabin that looks like a giant marshmallow. With this addition, the car stretches out to 5 m and can fit up to 5 people for a night's sleep. 3 on the first floor's folding bed and 2 on the second floor, but the Relax Cabin will set you back more than $20,000, which is about the same as a during brush guard Prius. You think that's the craziest way to spend money on a car? Hold on, let's talk about this brush guard for Hummers. This isn't some cheap mass-produced knockoff. It's made by skilled American craft who use 3 mm thick tubing and CNC machines to create this beauty. A typical model weighs around 50 to 70 kilograms and comes with lighting, a winch and other cool features, and with a price tag of $3,000. It's not exactly cheap, but you're getting a high-quality product. Porterot, if you're a fan of fishing and like to head to your favorite spots in your pickup truck, you might want to set aside $140. For that price, you can get yourself a Porter rod in or 3 rack, which will fit perfectly on your truck's cargo platform and can hold up to 3 fishing rods at once. One of the rack's handy features is its ratchet support rod, which can be extended from 1.35 to Zeekr Stargate. Over 80 cities in China have more than a million cars each, making it a prime spot for testing out new safety tech for the roads. One standout example is the Zeekr Stargate light panel. It's made up of 1,711 individual beads and stretches out to 229 cm. In one of the ads, a driver uses the light strip to signal to pedestrians that they can cross the road safely, and for an added touch, there's built-in voice notification. But the most impressive part is the cost of the Zeekr Stargate. The company spent around $140 million on its Valeo Imagen demo car that makes car parts and accessories, while Sennheiser is a German company that specializes in sound equipment. But when they teamed up, the result was truly amazing. They created a demo car called the Valeo Imagine, which was even showcased at CES 2024. From the outside, it looks like any other car, but on the inside, it's a whole different story. The Franco-German Jew has transformed the interior into a cocon of well-being, complete with projection modules that respond to gestures and advanced audio from Sennheiser that provides an immersive sound experience. All of the headrest have built-in speakers which are controlled by a special algorithm, so the driver and passengers can customize the car to their liking. For example, they can display the weather forecast or their personal schedules, and with 5 patents already issued for the car's technology, it's clear that this is one rise that won't bore you anytime soon.